This video is for assessment areas 7, 8, 9, and 10. Assessment area 7 first would locate the shoulder, the tip of the shoulder, come down around to a hollow on the right side of the shoulder. This would be bladder meridian point 13. Okay, that would be the beginning of the line. The end of the line would be the tip of an equilateral triangle that is outlined by the point of the hip, the last rib, and so this will be the base, and then the same distance here would be bladder 23. So I would draw the line from bladder 23 down, sort of diagonally, to bladder 13. Then from bladder 23, the line would go around the point of the hip to the top of the poverty groove. Now, I would then take the pen and stroke down bladder 13, 14, 15, stroking the pointer between the ribs, and sensitivity there would appear as flinching of the skin under the stick and would indicate some kind of issue with the forequarters, the front legs, as well as possibly heart and respiratory problems. I would then go on to bladder 18 and 19, and sensitivity there would indicate muscle or tendon issues under the saddle. Next are bladder 20 and 21, and these points would be in front and be after the last rib, so just before and just after the last rib, and these would be our important points for the treatment of colic. Bladder 23, any sensitivity there would indicate some bone problems. From bladder 23 to bladder 29, the points are approximately hand width apart, and bladder 25 would be confirming issues with the shoulder and the forequarters. Bladder 27, I forgot that one, and bladder 29 would confirm problems with the area where the saddle sits. Now, assessment area 8 is like an upside down V right here. So I would begin at the poverty groove and go up to the highest point of the croup, about 3 centimeters away from the spine, like so. And any reaction there would be the sinking of the hindquarters, or the moving away, or even kicking, and this would indicate some kind of problem with the sacroiliac joint, a rotated pelvis, and maybe muscle wasting in the hindquarter. And then from that high point on the croup, the line goes down to the start of the tail along the spine, and a reaction there would indicate problems with the nerves, similar to sciatica in the human. Assessment area 9 would be a line down the poverty groove, and would sweep down, like striking a match quite fast. And this, if the horse is sore in the stifle, then there could be a risk of being kicked. Then specific areas, so about 1/3 down the poverty groove, a sensitivity there. If I go stroking with the stick like this, and their sensitivity would indicate a problem with the hip. Next, about halfway down the poverty groove, sensitivity there confirms problem with the stifle. And at the bottom of the poverty groove, sensitivity there would indicate an issue with a hock. Finally, assessment area 10 would be the head of the thigh bone. So first I would push on it with my fist, then draw a circle around it, like so, pressing down, and sensitivity there would be demonstrated by the horse trying to move the hindquarters away or reaching around to nibble the point that is being pressed. And this would indicate an issue with the hip joint.